Now, if you feel that downloading the attendance every day is a task that you do not want to do it yourself, if you want a system for your software that it downloads your attendance records daily automatically, so that process is also available into the software. Now, to schedule the automatic attendance downloading from the software, you will have to set a scheduler to download it. And to set the scheduler in the attendance device module, you will have to go to the data sync schedule, and a similar screen will appear in which you will have to firstly type the task name such as the attendance download. Select from the drop down that this task is going to be completed on a daily basis, and set up a start time. Now, this start time will be the time at which every day this process is going to take place automatically. Now, while setting this start time, you have to be very careful, because any employee registering their in time after this time will not be downloaded on this date. For example, in the screen you can see that the start time is mentioned as 11:15 am. That means the software is going to download the attendance punches till 11:15 am on this date, and the start time from where the attendance is going to be downloaded will be 11:15 on previous day. For example, if you are going to download the attendance, say for example on 28th of December, then in that case the attendance records downloaded by the software itself will be from 27th December 11:15 am to 28th of December 11:15 am. So any punch that is registering after 11:15 in today's time will not be downloaded in the today record. That record will be downloaded tomorrow by the automatic scheduler. Unless you are downloading the manual attendance, unless you are downloading the attendance records manually on 28th of December. So while setting this start time, you have to be very careful about the shift policy that you have settled into the system. If as per your shift, 11 o'clock is the last time when an employee can enter into the organization, after that every employee who is arriving into the office will be marked as a half day, then in that case you can settle up the time as 11 am or 11:05 or 11:15 or any time after 11 am. But if your shift starts at 10 am and you are settling this option at 10 am, then that means any employee who is even punching at 10:01 am will not be downloaded in this record. Therefore, for the attendance parameters, you will have to be very careful about the shift parameters that you have settled. To understand the shift parameters and these half-day considerations, refer to the shift management chapter that we have done in the earlier sections. Now in this section, you will have to be very careful about the shifts that you have settled in for your employee, and based on that only you can mention the start time. So after the start time, then is the location for which you want to download the attendance. Based on the location, you can select the devices from which you want to download the attendance, and then is the email ID. Now this email ID belongs to the person to whom you want to notify that the process of attendance downloading is completed. Only the notification of the process completion or any error in the process completion will be notified onto this email. You can use multiple email IDs also over here. Use the comma as the separator, and you can mention multiple email IDs also. So in that case, all of the email IDs that you have mentioned will be receiving an email for the process completion, or if any error is there, then the error will be notified that this process is completed or not. Then comes the system name and the system IP. Now the system name and system IP belongs to the system on which the attendance is going to be downloaded, on which the attendance device is connected. So that system IP and the name should have been mentioned over here. So when you click onto the save button, The details of the attendance scheduler will get uploaded and be shown in the table on the right side as shown on the screen. So an automatic scheduler is also there. So there is another option available in the attendance device just next to the data sync schedule that shows you the report whether the process is completed or not. So you can download the attendance using the manual process also, or you can set a scheduler for the same also. So both of the options are there. You can download the attendance and then the employee will be able to view the reports. The report section of how the attendance reports are going to be visible, or what are the attendance reports that are available into the software, we will be discussing in the further sections after we have completed all the types of attendance in the software.